14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hello, 80. We're going to set. Ready? Stay set.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running with Walker again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Oh, put some heat on this. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Savon Revel with the pick. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender fails, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Dumps it off to his running back. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Blue again. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Up the middle, Blue. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Play fake. Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Myers gets the point after the go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Play action now for Prescott. And he's got it on the sideline. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dak to the air here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Play action, Prescott bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that,
he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Kill! What are you saying?
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Prescott flushed out of the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Bryan Anger on now. Jones out there to return it. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it.
well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
There we go.
Throwing here just before halftime. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
They send a tight end in motion. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickett. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Shotgun snap to give to Blue. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Dallas.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Retains possession.
Here we go.
And we'll start the drive with Blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's going to keep it this time. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Darnold to throw. Chased out to his right. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that outlet.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. after 3 quarters. We're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go with Walker here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Arnold with it on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
it's 4th down.
Offense up to the line fast. Now Darnold, 4th down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cowboys will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. No came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. A 3rd down run with Blue. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He'll throw it. Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
7 yards. That's another Seahawks.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Staying with Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Going after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cowboys down by 7. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
On the give, it's Blue. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. All set to go now from the 35. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Walker. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He keeps it himself. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Catches it at the 1. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Jamar James makes the play.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home.